Hello, bro. How are you? Enjoying the wipe? Yes, I love this wipe. How are you? So this is my favorite wipe in a long time. You think they're preparing us for 1.0? Yeah, I think they're testing stuff out. I think some of this stuff will make it into the game, some of it won't. Did you get prestige? No. I didn't really grind last wipe. I might, maybe when 1.0 comes out. I've never even gotten Kappa, so. Usually once I max traders, I kind of just start playing streets exclusively. But I want to try to get Kappa and Prestige at least once. Would you suggest DLSS or FSR? DLSS 4 for sure. It's the best rendering option right now. Do I tick on use physical cores game? Yeah, I have it on. I haven't seen any difference with it on or off, to be honest, but I leave it on anyways. Yeah, I would use K, Danny. struggling with what, FPS? Yeah, performance has gotten a lot rougher over the years. I have a 3060 and a 5600G. I want to upgrade. Any tips? Yeah, have you seen my new build video? Is there any optimization? Yeah, can you type in exclamation tune, sand diggers? Exclamation tune. Yeah, not question mark. Thanks, Mike. Oh, nice. All right, go full. Oh, up here, I have 3080 Ti 11700. I can't play this game even on low settings. Can you type in exclamation optimize, Nix? I mean, it should be at least playable. It's not the best CPU for this game, but it should be at least playable. What kind of FPS you getting? Using a 98, 40, 90 DLSS-K, should I turn on grass shadows? If you want, I mean, I don't really care for it, but if you like the visual effect. No, with 4090, it's not really gonna do much. It'll be fine running it if you want it.
Ну, начало дня уже неплохое.
LOD, should I set that to 2.5 and 3000, or can I go higher? With the 4090, you can like just max it out and you'll be fine. Past 2.5, I don't really see a huge benefit myself, but with 4090, you can basically crank up all the settings and not really see an FPS difference. I have a video that shows all the settings. I'll make a new one, but this one's kind of getting old, but you can still use this as a reference. Hey, no problem. Hey, Pure, what's up? I went for 7800 X30, 400 FPS on Dota, 300 on Teamfights. Nice, dude. Which preset should I use for 3080? You can go 4K if you use DLSS. Otherwise, that's a 1440 card. I'll be selling my 7500F for a better cooler. It's under 62. Nice. Good upgrade. I found out today my cat is gay. How are you so good? Dude, I play this so much. These two first words give you so much give you a lot of clues. Pure 80. Yeah, Andy. I would use pure 80. Wait, what? Oh, there's no C. I thought there was a C. Oops. Yo, what's up, Aver? Do you have any M2 recommendations for Tarkov? I mean, just get a Gen 3 or above, you're fine. Uh, honestly, like, you'll barely see any difference between a Gen 3 and a Gen 5. Unless you move large files regularly in gaming, you'll barely see a difference between Gen 3 and Gen 5. Gen 4 is probably not that much more than Gen 3 drives, but all you need is Gen 3. I just can't run Expo 6000. It's Corsair Vengeance. Instead, I enabled Expo, capped it at 5800. Think it's the Mobo. You can't run the Expo. Is it 4 sticks? No, it is brute. You're right. For some reason, I didn't. I wasn't thinking of the cheat. Mosin. You have 2 sticks or 4 sticks, fire. And what motherboard? Yeah, just type in exclamation NVIDIA 2 stick set non-RGB XP. Oh, really? And you can't hit 6,000 on that? I unlocked all my battle pass cases last night. Got dorms marked, all kinds of good shit. Oh, damn, nice. Actually, I gotta open my cases. That's a good call. Oh, I knew the E wasn't there, huh? Fuck. And the R. That was a dumb guess. Oops. Hope I can get into a. It can't. I've been capping it. Have you tried raising the voltage a little bit, Fire? Yeah, I got a bunch of cases. That reminds me, Aver, I gotta do that too. I just got my fucking, what is this called? Scab box. Thank God. I was so out of space. And now I'm already running out of space again. I have two questions. I pretty much run everything low. Should I increase settings before running DLSS? Second, should I utilize G-Sync while using DLSS? Fire, are you on the latest BIOS as well and chipset updates? I have two. I'm pretty much trying to increase settings before. So what you can do, Danny, yeah, you can try running to medium textures, high textures, and test and see where you start to lose FPS. But if you run DLSS, you can probably just kick up your settings a little bit, you know. With a 3060, what'd you say you have, 3060 or Ti? Any ATX B650? What do you mean? Are you asking a question or? Dude, this is bad. Come on. Yeah, I would start at medium, Danny, and see if your FPS drops off if you go to high. But you can run medium on that, and it won't be different from low for your FPS. Yeah, I got into a scav like, oh, nice, finally. I got into a scav immediately. You have any ATX B650? Yeah, I do. If you go into my build guide video, I should make this a command actually. Check that one. At this point, B850 are like pretty much just as cheap as B650s now, so I would double check for B850 as well. I think people argue about reflex. I would use reflex, yeah. I use reflex. Yo, Project Hiraya, thank you for the follow, bro. Much love. just changed my keybind for the Switch. Oh, Project Hirai is you. Okay. Thanks, bro. Oh. I have a 4070 Ti Super. I was wondering which AMD's best performance. I have mid-tier case. I mean, if you can get a 9800 X3D, that's the best you can do. 78 is the second best, but if you can get a 98, that's the best. Did I not? Oh, I didn't put a headset on. Fuck. I can't hear shit. I upgrade to 78, but for some reason I get 60, 70 FPS. My GPU isn't 32. Tried to undervolt, didn't get any FPS boost. Is normal? No, that's not normal. Did you do a BIOS update? Is there a latency difference? No. DLSS is not the same as frame generation. Frame generation will affect the latency, but DLSS super resolution just, if anything, lowers your latency because it's rendering at a lower starting resolution. How's your packet loss? It's not that bad. Got 5070 Ti yesterday. Watched your vid about smooth mode. Tried it myself. Kind of wild seeing it, but how it feels off somehow. If you have over 100 FPS to start, you should basically feel really no difference in the input latency. It's very minimal. But if you're super sensitive to it and you can tell like a couple of milliseconds, then yeah, just leave it off because you should have enough FPS with the 5070 Ti anyways. Oh, through the building? That's fucked up, dude. What keyboard? I have a bunch, actually. But right now, I'm using this one right here. Where are my reviews? I'm using this one right here, the Epo Maker TH85. The has such a nice sound. Super creamy, milky. You guys hear it? Listen. I think this has got to be one of my best sounding boards. What setting preset are you using? I'm using my high preset. Shit. Come on. Some early 120 dissimilar fake frame to make so popular. I don't know if you. Yeah. It's like same technology, the interpolating, where it takes a 60 hertz signal and then just doubles it. Obviously, this is a little more complex, but same idea. You can raise your max voltage. So if you put your SoC at 1.29, that's the max I would go with the 98. Oh damn, Scav's got a lot of money on them. 500 USD. That's a lot. What's the point of raising the SoC? If you need more voltage to run your settings, it allows it to hit that setting. Draw more voltage. If you've kind of raised some of your settings, it will give you more headroom to work with. 1.29 is the safe setting. Above that, actually locked out of BIOS now, so you can't go above you can't hit 1.3 anymore. But yeah, 1.29 is the max safe setting. Yeah, basically adds headroom. Oh, hype. This is where I get my good ammo. Stock up here. There's usually some good ass ammo in here. 8081. We'll take that. What's your opinion? Play Tarkov with gaming laptop under 2,000? It should be fine. I mean, I played on like, I have like $200 builds on my channel, so. I run a 3090 fresh pace new path on both sides. Which of your presets should I run? You can run pure 80. What do you think of volumetric lighting? I like having it on. I like having it on. Got into a scav raid with my Legion Go. Yeah, have you seen my Legion Go videos, Aver? Yeah, I was getting 60 FPS on streets. If you run FMF, obviously, but yeah, 60 to 70 on streets. That's why I downloaded it. Oh, nice, nice, yeah. The only thing that sucks is like the loading screen takes fucking forever. No, I'm on the preview driver. I did test it. It's not working right on the 40 series right now. At least for me. It was buggy. It works like out of the box on the 50 series. But on my 4090 it was kind of fucked up, so but yeah, I'm on the preview driver right now. Oops. I'm on 590.26. That's the preview driver. Yeah, it works perfectly fine on my 5070 Ti, but on my 4090 it was all fucked up. Here, you the man. Thanks for turning us on to X30 before. It was cool. Thanks, Herb. Yeah, so I was always buying like the best gear, right? And I was on a 12900K, like paid a shitload of it when it first came out. And then I bought a 5800 X3D. I was like, dude, blew my mind. So I had to share it with people. That's why even though there are better chips, my favorite personal one is the 5800 X3D. That's the OG. Alright, I think we get out. I have a lot of shit on me. That's stylobate. Kind of want to go for Kaban, but I have too much shit on me right now. Oh, he's got a pilgrim. That's huge. Oh, and an... That's huge. How you liking hardcore? What 3 things you want changed? I fucking love this wipe. I think the hardcore mode, this is like my favorite wipe in a long time. What 3 things do you want to see changed? Honestly, I like everything they've done so far. I have no real complaints about it. Yo, one of my faves, I got a build question on Friends Behave. When I play Tarkov, I sometimes get screen tearing. I have to switch to full screen just to fix it. Do you think something's wrong with my settings? Maybe. I run on borderless and it runs better for me. Is your in-game setting resolution, does it match your monitor resolution? What's your FPS? 5800 x3D plus 5070. What do you think? It's a good build. I just got my junk box and now I'm getting fucking full again. Damn it, dude. Too much shit. I'm loving the slower beginning and cobbling weapons. Yes. So my favorite part about Tarkov is like the actual like feeling of survival, like you're in like a dangerous zone. Like I'm not End Wipe is probably like my least favorite, where everyone's just geared up to the fucking teeth, and you can buy anything you want at any time. Like no loot matters. Like you just becomes a PvP game at that point, and which is all right too. But I like the whole feeling of like survival. Like loot is important. You have to just go in with whatever kind of gear you can put together. That's my favorite part about Tarkov. So the hardcore wipe kind of highlights all that and makes that the main focus, which I love. So yeah, this wipe has been my favorite in a long time. I got 9800 X3D and 7800 XT, 750 watts. Should I upgrade my card for 14? No, you're good. Zentologist. That's like a meta 1440 setup. You're good. I wouldn't spend money to upgrade your GPU unless you go to like honestly, the only one I would go up from there is like a 4090 or a 5090. I wouldn't really bother moving up from there at all. Damn, dude. I got my scav box yesterday and my stash was all clear, and now I'm already fucking filled up again. They say 1.0 will be more hardcore and the game pacing will be more slower. I like that, dude. I hope it is. I hope that's true. I need Iskra and a can of beef. I'm such a hoarder, dude. I can't... I don't want to, like, get rid of anything. Oh, I can... Do you watch any Burnt Peanut? I've seen him before, yeah. He's pretty funny. Yeah, Peanut is funny, yeah. He blew up. He blew up like crazy. I watch you, him, and Frax. Yeah, Zentologist. Thank you, bro. Yeah, they're Peanut is funny. Fragus is disgusting at this game. Like, I don't know. He's like really good. I watch Fragus from time to time. My favorite though are like I watch more like low key guys. I'm not really into like the goofball shit that much. I like Willers. I watch a lot of Giga Beef and M3D. Uh, I watch some of the smaller guys actually, but I do tune into the big guys once in a while. But I like watching a lot of the smaller guys. Hi, what should I do when I swap Intel to AMD CPU? What do you mean? Can you clarify what you mean? You mean like about tuning or... Yeah, no generals is disgusting at this game too. Him, Desmond, Hyper Rat, and Willers. Yeah, their control is insane. If they don't stream on YouTube, I probably don't know them. Do I have to reinstall Windows? No, you don't need to. If you want to be like really careful, you can. Um, but you don't need to. If you're having like major issues after, then you can, but you don't need to, yeah. Bro, seeing no generals open a dorm's mid hallway while a dude watches and he uses desync to win fights. Yeah, he's crazy at the game. He's like, his mechanics are just insane. No generals. I think him and Desmond are probably like two of the best, like at their mechanics. I can't watch Desmond though, but I respect his game. Is part number on RAM important? I have Kingston Fury 8x2. I'm gonna buy 16x2. So you're gonna have 48 total. You never know if they're gonna be compatible. If you can, yeah, try to pick the exact same set. You have the best chance with that. Man, I love smooth motion for my 4060. Can't explain a happy ending. Smooth as fuck. 45 streets. Yep, nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear that. All right, after this one, I'm gonna restart my game. Matching is crazy. Hey, Pierre, do you have grass shadows and HBO on or off? I leave them off. Yeah, that's good. Is that I think that's the build from my video, right? Blaha? I think that's the build from my video, isn't it? It looks like all the same parts. $98, $90.70 gigabyte flare, $9.90 aqua and tech light wings. Yeah, the same build, right? Yeah, you're good, dude. That's a great build. Yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah, that build is gonna fly, man. Can run all games smoothly. Yep. You're in like the top 1% with that. Yeah. What can I do to get more FPS on my 2600 and RX 570? Raise your F clock to match your U clock and M clock. Run your RAM as fast as you can. Undervolt and use FSR. Be my best suggestions. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Ah, fuck. Ridge. Where do you reside? I'm in New England. Watching in-game, preparing the game screen while trying to transit from customs to interchange. Oh, man. Transits were terrible. Yeah, my matching has been fucking cooked. I'm waiting like on average 10 minutes a raid. Yeah, you don't have to transit anymore. New England brothers, hell yeah, dude. You from New England too, Aver? Huh? Oh, mucus. Would you recommend turning on smooth motion with the 98 and 5080? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend trying it out and see if you like it. I think it's worth using, especially with the 5080 because you'll have good base FPS. That means you won't feel any kind of extra input lag. This is with the 5070 Ti, and I was running around 300 FPS last wipe on streets. I know, but with scav run, it takes forever whether you transit or not. Yeah. Born and raised, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Here I talk about, so obviously input latency is a big topic. And I talk about that in this video. So this is my dual GPU video, where I use DLSS on the NVIDIA card and it's rendering the game, and then you overlay the FMF through the AMD card. So this is a 4060 Ti and RX 7600. In total, cost less than like a 5070 for these two cards, and I'm running 200 plus 240 on streets. But if you look at this timestamp, I talk about the input latency because a lot of people have questions about it. Basically, the TLDR is if you have at least around 80 to 100 FPS to start, then the input latency is basically like you can't feel it. It adds like a few milliseconds of input latency. Which is like that could be within margin of error for like a connection latency, you know. So I think it's worth using it. At least, why would you use smooth motion if you have a high-end system? Just to get extra visual smoothness. like I said, it's an option there. You don't need it, but a lot of people will like to have that extra visual smoothness. If you got 40 FPS, it already feels like crap, right? Like when you're playing. Smooth motion, frame generation doesn't make bad performance better. So if you have bad performance to start, smooth motion is not going to make your performance feel better. You might see a higher number, but it'll still feel like crap in terms of input latency. Frame generation is useful for making good performance even better, but it doesn't magically make bad performance good. And it's all personal preference, like, you know, so some people want it, some people don't, and that's fine. Like, nobody, you should be playing for you, not for what somebody else thinks about your game, you know? I find it funny that people are like, worry about what other settings people run. Who gives a shit? What somebody prefers in the game they're playing and experiencing for themselves. I don't like this spawn, man. This is the only way out, right? Yeah. M. De Jong, this is a custom RTSS overlay. Fucking love Streets. It's the reason I started playing this game again. I quit for a while. Streets is the reason I play Tarkov, honestly. Oh, you should get way more than 140 probably. Have you done my can you type in exclamation optimize and exclamation tune? I have US server selected.
Эдак, мать твою, а ну иди сюда!
Yeah, Jean or Jean, type in exclamation optimize and exclamation tune.
А ты кепка ёбаная! Вон он, сука!
Just optimize with the Z. And then exclamation tune. Do you ever get slow laggy mouse movement in the main menu stash? No, not really. Usually not. Wait, come on, I am. Fat fingered that. Oh, I need this.
вы, сука!
How's your hideout? Pretty good. I just needed this all to make my lavatory, I think. So
Вор, вон он!
I'm out of ammo. Okay.
Ротик, опять себя служивым! Сдохни, тварь! Хуярь медведя!
fuck, brother?
Sorry, I'm not friendly. Yeah, that was 80k. Yeah, Danny, DLSS is only gonna give you a frame boost if you're GPU bound at your settings. If you were already running at low everything, then DLSS probably isn't gonna give you a boost unless you go to like 4K or something like that. These scavs. Haven't seen players. Alright, those 2 runs gave me a little bit of cash to work with. Yo, Puri is 200 and Dorm's good for 9070 play at 1080. Should be. That's about right. Yeah, you might. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, sounds right. I just need 1 Iskra. Can you can make Iskra in the hideout, right? Nice. All right. Perfect. Guess I should make something. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I just make shit. Sorry, I had to take a call. Didn't get to hear your recommendation. So DLSS is only going to help you if you're already GPU bound. Have you done the optimization guide, Danny? By any chance? Can you put a, are there any suppressors for this? Probably not. Yo, what's up, Jiva Sita? i5 14600K, good for this game. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you have fast RAM, it's pretty good. Is this a word? I don't even know what that means. Oh, past tense of smite. I've watched so many I can't even. I found you from the DLSS. I'll have. Yeah, check this one. What CPU do you have? Again? Is this a word? There's like 8 videos on YouTube with 70. If you could make more of those. I don't have a 76 right now. I mean, especially for Tarkov, it'll be pretty much exactly the same as the 78 for Tarkov. Uh, okay. Yeah. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. That was an amazing shot. He's fucking dying. He one taps me while he's turned around. Okay. GG's. Running 5600X 3060 Ti. 5700X30 worth the upgrade. Yes, it is, but they're not that cheap anymore, so that's the only problem. They used to be a really good deal because they were under $200 for a while, but now they're pushing like close to $300, and for that price, it's not as great a deal as it was. It is a good upgrade for you, but it's not as great as a deal as it was before. I'm actually thinking the 9600X might be the new best budget CPU, but I haven't tested one myself. But an easy, if you can get one for 200 or under, it's probably the best upgrade you can get with that system. But yeah, they're kind of expensive now, which makes it like not amazing. Is this real? 5800X 3D for $200? Oh, 5800X. That's why. Yeah, because when it's 250 and above, it's like it's not really a great deal. it is a good performance boost, but at that price, you could probably get a 9600X and get like the same or close to the same performance and be on AM5. Alright, what can you recommend for my 9857 playing TA better? I feel like sometimes in streets around 150. I would play 1440 or with DLSSK, yeah. You can play in quality, or you can use DLAA, but I've had some issues trying DLAA, setting it to 100% render. $7500F. Have you seen? Did you see my recent 7500F video? It does okay. You gotta have fast RAM though. PSG just posted the bandwave. Nice. Wow. Can't believe I hit him.
Вали кепку! Ротик, опять тебя служивый!
Imagine a world without cheaters. Be nice. Can I pair a 98 with the 3060 same FPS? Yeah. Yep. Jumanju. Dude, that was a PMC. You guys saw that shot? I thought that was a scav. What a shot. How far was that? 113. Thanks, Hugh. How the raid's going? I heard traders got up the level. Yeah, I have level 2 therapist because I bought the junk box, but you need to spend 2.2 million to get proper level 2 and 1.6 for Jaeger 2. Yo, the BIOS update helped me with my FPS on streets. Is it safe to use your settings to tune? Yeah, Ivan. For the memory though, you don't need to copy my settings. For the RAM stuff, you don't need to copy my settings. A lot of people don't want to mess with it that much, so you can run like your XMP and be fine on the memory side. I need another junk box already, dude. Yeah, that's all you need to do, Ivan. Just follow the F clock portion and make sure your U clock equals your M clock, but you don't need to copy my RAM timings. It's more for like, I show it because that's what I'm running, but there's minimal gain from tuning your RAM, really. All you have to do is tune your F clock and make sure U clock equals M clock in the BIOS. Oh. Appreciate it. No problem. Is this a word? Fuck. Found those under change desktop color and position. Tried following your guide with the image sharpening, but I don't have the option in this. Are you on the latest driver? Dude, I don't. What is this? I don't know what this one is. Kind of stumped on this one. What is this? Are you in the control panel app? Or are you using because I think if you go to here, I think there's a sharpening right here. Yeah, sharpening. Go in the NVIDIA app, not the control panel. I have no idea what this is. Can't even. Damn, Scav Scav got in early last time. Customs was instant queuing. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Is there any benefit to turning high efficiency mode on? On was that in the RAM? I usually disable those extra RAM settings. Tilde. Is that a word? Fuck, dude. What is this? This one's got me stumped. I have no fucking idea what this is. Can't even think of a word. Alright, so the T is there. Dude, I just wanted to scav once, man. What the fuck? Already waited this long. Do you have any data to suggest system level changes improve performance? DPI scaling, power plan, NVIDIA panel stuff. I guess I haven't done like a one-to-one benchmark, but these are the optimal settings I've found over time. I could probably add a comparison showing the settings versus stock. It's a good idea. I'll add it to my list. Alright, fuck this. I'm not getting in, I guess. Damn, dude. 13 minutes. If it hangs like this, that means you're bugged, right? Oh, it's not bugged. It's just terrible. Oh. Oh, wait, no. Can't be. Well, I need clues. So it is TAL. What? And there's an I in front? That's not a word, right? The fuck is it? So scaff. Can I get into interchange? The only scav raids I get into are customs and factory. Alright, I'll see if I can get interchange. If not, I'll go. I just want to reset the timer, you know, because it takes so long. Oh, vital. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Damn. That was a hard one, dude. Shite. I got an interchange instantly. I was in a lot of YouTubers suggest some crazy shit. Yeah, they do. Oh, I got a backpack. Nice. How far into the raid went? Not sure. Yeah, it must. FOV 69. Giggity giggity. Damn, alright, this shit's all been hit. Did you try DLAA? Yeah, I did. I kind of had some issues with it, actually. Yeah, still going. Just followed almost all your steps in the guide. Undervolting put on 20. Oh shit. Damn. Nice, Ivan. How's it running? Curious what issues you had with DLAA. Just didn't look right, and the performance the numbers were just weird. I got like a lot lower numbers when I ran the 100% render scale. It felt like overriding the DLSS percentage did something weird. Like it didn't look right. So, do you have any suggestions for me? What's up, Grim? I remember your handle. I don't remember exactly what your issue was. Can you remind me? I DM you on Discord. Oh, okay, I don't think I've checked all of them yet. If you want to remind me, I can give you a suggestion right now. %100% is bugged. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, something was weird when I ran 100. You gotta run 99? Okay, that makes sense. So I watched your Ryzen 7 OC and optimized Tarkov, changed my FPS. I watched your 7s and I put your DRAM times. It corrupted my Windows, but I got that fixed. You watched my 7800X3D guide? Hey pyurologie, just wanted to drop in to say thanks for your videos. Really helped me out with optimizing my build. Hey intro, thanks man. I appreciate it. Welcome. I'm glad the videos were helpful. Love to hear that. Ugh. But I have a 7700X. Can't get over 80 FPS. I think I ran my 77 recently. I still have this one actually. Oh, this is 16.1. FPS is a little better now than when this was out. Keep that. Keep these. Take this back. How many slots is this? 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Same shit.
Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня мы
But
кайфуем.
yeah, I tried using your DRAM timing in BIOS and it broke my Windows. Yeah, you don't need to copy the timings. I guess just use your Expo and set your F clock to at least 2000. You can try pushing it up one at a time, like 2033, 2066, 2100, 2133, so on. And make sure your M clock equals U clock. That'll be your best bet. And then undervolt and use your boost clock override. I don't know how to do any of that. Or you can watch this. Actually, I think I wrote it. I think I did it in. I think it's a command. I gotta add some commands. Hold on. Actually, let me I keep forgetting to add commands. See, this is why I gotta write these down. Type in exclamation undervolt and follow this one. Yeah, follow this. This is undervolt and overclock for your chip. Okay. How can you run TAA? Isn't it way too blurry? You still run with sharpness 0.1. By the way, you definitely deserve way more subs. Thank you, man. I'm trying, you know? No, I use DLSS because I like the rendering better on DLSS 4. Also, if needed, you could jump on my PC and pay to do that. So, Grim, I do offer one-on-one optimization services through my YouTube tier 3 membership. So if you go here and you click join, the tier 3 titanium membership, once a month you can take advantage of this perk, which is one-on-one optimization, consultation, troubleshooting, whatever you need. Once a month you can take advantage of that. Otherwise, I can direct you to my videos and kind of give you suggestions. You can ask me on Discord, but if you want like a one-on-one session, I offer that through my YouTube memberships because I started doing them, and it ended up taking a lot of my time up. So I changed it over to a membership perk. Can you buy that little MP5? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, perfect. After trying this, if it don't help, I can do that. Yeah. It's available for people who want kind of more of a personalized session. Otherwise, yeah, I try to make videos that cover everything, but a lot of people just want like that one-on-one kind of peace of mind. So that's what it's there for. Alright, let's go kill some scabs. Is there DLAA in this game? No, not through the graphic settings, but you can do it through shit. You can do it through the NVIDIA control panel. Sorry, the NVIDIA app. So if you go in here, choose Tarkov. In the super resolution setting, you can do custom, and I guess put 99 here, because when I tried 100 or using DLAA, it messed things up. So you can do that through here. I should make that a video, actually. I need to add. There were some fucking commands I needed to add. I can't remember them now. Oh. So I have a video for basically everything usually. Cinebench good enough for CPU testing to ensure it's safe. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I personally don't bother with synthetic testing. Literally the only time I use my PC is to game and edit. So I use the actual applications that I use as my stress test. But if you want to run a stress test, yes, Cinebench is fine. OCCT is good. Yeah, Esconite. I have therapist level 2 because I bought a scat box, but you need to spend like 2 mil on proper and Jaeger to get level 2. I need to change my F clock to 2K and do undervolting and do boost clock override in PBO from that video, Grim. Wait, is that the railroad? Okay. Map change a little bit. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, make sure when you see the M clock equals U clock setting, make sure it says M clock equals U clock. Of course, now I find Niska. Oh. After I get the Isko shit done, of course I just fucking find them everywhere. Why that sounds so close? That was a player, huh? He was like on top of the. He's some scats, dude. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. No, it won't. Probably the cooler. I'll be with calling. I'll double check thermal pad thickness because I researched to get the correct set. What kind of card? $30.80. Yo guys, Exposed Working Task Manager should show the advertise. Yeah, it should. Yep. No. Oh, it's close. Dude, are there any anything on the map? to leg some scabs here. Yeah, I don't use grass shadows. I don't use HBAO. I don't use post FX. Maybe Outskirts has some. It's whack, dude. There's fucking scabs. FOV is 69. Yeah, I prefer doing SMT through BIOS because I'm only using it to game. But if you have stuff running in the background, yeah, process lasso is not a bad choice. I just prefer doing everything driver level rather than software level. Haven't seen a single scab. No? Does process lasso work better than use physical cores? I don't know. I haven't tested against it to say one way or the other. Dude. Is there no scab on the map? Oh. Whoa, shit, that scared me.
Вон он, сука! Капец тебе служивый! Вон он, упырь! Вроде никого.
Shit. Oh,
Служивый! Анонит чёртов! Будь ты проклят! Да вот он!
three X KVS barter for Tech 30. Oh, okay. Lighthouse scav queue times are painful right now. Watched it and shows low for my GPU and saw a video. I'm playing some high with my GPU, so just thought I should ask him. What? Sorry, what are you asking? Graphics setting. Medium is probably ideal. You can run high at a smaller cost, at a little bit of a hit, probably. Oh, 40. I thought you had 3060 Ti. You could try. I think it would still be better at medium, but try it on both and see if there's an FPS difference. DLSS. Run DLSS. Quality. Yeah, quality for 14. Try quality and balance. See if there's an FPS difference. 27-minute queue. Damn. Ugh. Hope you get some rogue gear if you get in. Just scat for streets that sat there for 38 minutes. Damn. That's crazy. Where have you guys been finding car batteries or morphine? I haven't. I think I found. No, that I had that already, maybe. But this key has been a godsend for me because I already farmed like over 2 mil rubles off of that. I think I got myself a junk box, and it's already full, of course. But that key is insane right now. It's like 250 to 350k every raid if you can get it. If you can get in there. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for this stream. I'll try to be on later tonight. Yeah, that's how I got my scab box. Anisotropic filter, leave it on. GG, brother. 2 hour for stream. No problems. Thanks for being on, man. Aver, see you later, man. Grim, got more questions, let me know. Just hit me up on Discord. Who else is in here? Pretty. Asconite, however you pronounce that. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Peace. Oh, you're Flink Man? Oh shit, alright. I didn't know that was you. Thanks, dude. I had no idea that was you. Alright, welcome, and hope I see you guys in the next one. Much love, peace. Flink Man and Dog Noodles. They're Pyurology OGs. Peace out, guys.